So I guess I could do the trade recap as the trade plays out. So we had this SMT before market open, huge rally, broke 4 hour structure, and then at market open, we just continued on. Before market open, we just continued on up. We did not sweep these highs over here, but on Nasdaq, we did sweep these highs and fill some of this imbalance, causing a SMT, which gave me reason to think that we want to go lower, and I live tested this trade right here, enter right here, stop up here, and targeted equilibrium of this range, and it worked out pretty well. And now, yes, we did close beneath this hourly imbalance, but go over here to the 15-minute, you can see that we were reacting nicely off this 15-minute order block. Okay, 5-minute broke structure to the upside, retraced down to equilibrium, and slap the entry. Really, I set a limit once we created this 1 minute for value gap, and we tapped right above where my limit was and then started to rally. So I just left it there and we came back down, tapped into it, and then from there we just kind of been in chop central. Honestly, don't know if this trade's going to be a win or a loss. Still waiting on a 15-minute break of structure. That'll help me out a lot. But my draw on liquidity is higher. It's these 4 hour highs right here, since we already swept all these lows and have a high time frame SMT right here. Boom, boom. And yeah, so that's just what I'm looking at right now. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. It's very possible I lose this trade. It's possible I win this trade. It's possible I get stopped at break even on this trade. I originally had my stop down here, but after we had a lower time frame SMT right here on Nasdaq where we took out these 15-minute highs, and we did not take out these 15-minute highs, I moved my stop slightly higher up to where I figured if it comes down here, the trade is done for, and that's this 5-minute order block. Give it a chance to fill it a little bit and get a reaction, and yeah, so uh once we tap into this 15-minute order block right here, bearish 15-minute order block, it's possible that I will move my stop to break even and let the trade play out, or I'll just we'll see what happens from there. Depends if we break structure. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so we broke 15-minute structure. That is a good sign. You can see price action is still pretty shit. Got this 15-minute order block right here that it looks like we already tapped into. So I would like to see if we get a retracement, a reaction off of this 5-minute order block. Um, that's what I like to see, down closed candle supporting price to go higher. That's what you want to see in an uptrend. And yeah, as of right now, stops right here. Possibly move it to break even. I don't know. I think that I'll move it to break even if we hit TP1. Move that bitch to break even. Because it's a 1 to 2. That's why this is right here, plus these 15-minute highs. So that's what I'm looking for. But I don't know. Price action's just so shit. You can't really let all these little up and down movements get to you whenever price is moving like this instead of like this. Hopefully we get a nice boom upwards, but it's very possible we get a nice boom to the downside. 99% sure that we already tapped equilibrium, and we have closed above it, which is nice. But on the 5-minute, we have yet to close above it on the 15-minute, which in my opinion, with my market experience, would be slightly more convincing. Gotta put the hood on. Never take my jersey off. Feel like sketch. What is it? Some shit like that. All right. So hit TP1. Took profits off right here. Number one for value gap, 15-minute high, plus 1 to 2 RR. So took profits off right there. Now, honestly, if we create a 15-minute fair value gap right here, had a change in structure development after closing above this. So right here, you technically have a 15-minute unicorn in a way. If we create a 15-minute structure, I will possibly go on my 200K account and place an entry targeting the highs up here, and we'll see what happens. So that could be a play, but TP1 is hit, stop is at break even, so I could go ahead and do something like this. Stops at break even, infinite amount of RR at this point. Just playing. I mean, not really just playing. If it goes up forever, then, and if I hold, it's infinite RR. Just a joke. It's not a joke. Alright, anyways. So yeah, I'll keep this updated. Oh, here's a little update. I put a limit entry right here on this breaker block and fair value gap. So, or I didn't put it on it, but I put it at the wick of this candle, slightly below equilibrium of the fair value gap. And I put my stops below this 15-minute candle's low right here in hopes that it could tap that entry and I could catch a trade up to here or at bare minimum to here. But we will have to see what happens. All right, time for another little update on both of the trades. So we're now starting PM session. Shit's booming. I originally had, believe that I told y'all, my entry on the 200K set right here. Boom, boom. And we got close, but no cigar. So, would have been up very much already. I was risking a higher percentage as well. But anyways, our stop loss is now on the 50K. Bruh, I swear. On the 50K, my stop loss is now right here. And I have a new limit entry set right here on the 200K. So we'll see what happens from here. PM session just started, so there's a lot of room for potential actually, especially if we get a nice little hourly break of structure. Yeah, there's room for some potential. Only thing that would kind of suck is, let's say we get an hourly break of structure, we come down and hit this hourly order block to the body, and come into it a little bit, get stopped out, and then it wicks. That's the only thing that would kind of suck. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We got this 15-minute order block right here, and then we got this. I don't even know what we would necessarily call this, hourly order block, most likely, or about to be one. I wouldn't necessarily call this a breaker block. This is a breaker block right here, the original entry. That's why it boomed like that. That's a unicorn entry right there. But yeah. Okay, I can't remember my last update, but shit. So I sold all profits whenever Nasdaq swept this high because that caused a SMT on the S&P, as you can see right here. That's the same high on the S&P and the same low. And you can see right here on Nasdaq, same high. I mean, same high, same high. Why'd I say same high, same low? Same high, and same high, same high. But we got a lower low, or lower high instead of a higher high, so that is a SMT. And my final TP was up here, got pretty close, but yeah, sold literally at the top because that's whenever NQ swept. And good day today.